My family's from Ireland. My grandfather's from Cork. My grandmother's from Northern Ireland, near Belfast. They weren't allowed to see each other, so they came over and got married and started a huge family. The Irish side, they were all potato farmers, and my great grandfather caught on fire from from he smoked a pipe. A pipe amber got on his clothes, caught on fire, and they sued the manufacturer of the clothes, got a bunch of money, and that's actually inevitably what started the nursing home industry in New Hampshire. I don't know a lot about the other side. They were families from Barton, Vermont, and that's all I really know. My mom, dad, both went to the same school. They had me very young. My mom had me when she was 16, from the same town. I have one sister, one brother. I had a great childhood. A lot of hard work. I didn't get to enjoy a lot. I didn't have video games. I didn't have TV. It was work. That's where I got my work ethic from. Typical, stereotypical. Played baseball, soccer, played street hockey till the lights went out, and then we had to go home.
You have chores as a kid?
Oh, yes.
Sweet.
Wood. I had to split wood. Split and stack wood. That was my chore. And vacuum. And do dishes.
One or two stories you remember most clearly about your childhood?
Falling out of a tree and having my dad pull a stick out of my ribs while he was trying to sell the house. And the realtor got up and left because he was sick. I crashed a car. I totaled the car. I was pretending to drive. I jumped in the driver's seat and bumped it into neutral and went down over a hill and crashed into the next house below the house. That was my earliest childhood memory. It was my mom's car. It was a Chevette. Loved school. Science was my favorite subject. Yeah. Merrimack Valley High School. Played baseball, soccer. Typical all-American high school.
High school sweetheart?
Yeah, I remember I married my high school sweetheart. Didn't work out. We have a beautiful daughter, but that's all that came out of that.
So how did you get into plumbing?
My grandfather was a steam fitter. I tried getting into that, but there was no work. So I decided to become a welder. That didn't work out too well. Robots took my job. So then I decided to become a plumber because a robot couldn't take that job. And that's what I've been doing for the last 24 years.
How did you and Candy meet?
Oh, she sold my dad a dog. And that's how I first met her. She was still married. I was still married. And then her marriage fell apart. My marriage also fell apart pretty much the same time. So we got to talking, and then one thing came to another, and that's how we became a couple. Dogs. She sold my dad a dog.
What kind of dog was it?
A lab. Beautiful kids. I have one daughter of my own, ex-wife, and then I was blessed with 4 stepkids: Brianna, Brandon, Bradley, and Brittany. Those are my stepkids. Bradley now is 21. He's the youngest of the stepkids. My daughter's 18. She's in college. And then you have Brianna, who's 28, doing very well. Brandon is 24, just started a new job as a welder. Brittany, she's doing well as a CPA. She's doing good. We have 5 fucking dogs.
What are the dogs' names?
We have Brooke. We have Noah, Allie, Hunter and Bear. Casey and Sage. Molson, and that was it.
Yeah, but the funniest family story.
Brianna came over to the house, and we had just gotten a new puppy. So the puppy came up to her, all excited to show her a new toy. She stuck her hand out, and the dog dropped a piece of shit in her hand.
Favorite band?
Oh, Steve Earle, Copperhead Road.
Favorite movie?
Fuck, Braveheart.
Favorite thing to do on a day off?
Hunt or fish.
Do you have a song? Like you and Candy have a song?
We have a couple. Can't even think of the name of it. It would be a Keith Urban song.
Your most memorable trip?
The first cruise I took with my wife.
What's 3 bucket list items?
Skydive, a mule deer hunt, and the third bucket list has been met already, and that's meet good cruise friends. Mule deer, it's out west. Big deer, big.
How'd you get into hunting?
Oh, that's a family thing. My dad taught me everything about that. Yeah, my dad taught me everything about that. Everything. It's a family trait, for sure.
Do you have a comedian in the family?
My Uncle Mike, yes.
You got a funny story about Uncle Mike?
Many. But the best was he was selling deer lure and cover scent. So he was all about this fox urine cover scent. Well, he put this cover scent on him, and he was pretty much mauled by a fox.
The stupidest way you've ever injured yourself?
Taking a shit. I threw my back out taking a dump.
Favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Do you have a favorite meal or favorite dish?
Ham. Ham's my favorite dish.
Favorite vacation? Just one.
Just one?
One vacation was your favorite.
Deer hunting in Pennsylvania. Largest bag?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It would be a 227-pound 10-point.
What are points?
Points of antlers. So had 5 on each side. 10-pointer. An average deer is around 6 to 8, around 160 pounds. That's your average. Anything over 8 points is a trophy.
What's your favorite thing about hunting?
All of it. Being one with nature, finding out, watching all the other animals and seeing how they correlate with each other. How the turkeys could tell you what's in the woods, what's there, whether it's a threat or not. If there's anything coming in, they'll be able to tell you all that. They have great eyesight, so they're able to see what's a threat and what's not. So if there's something natural that's coming, it's not a threat to them, but they will let you know that there's something there. I'd say 9/11 was probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was plumbing a house, and that's when I found out we were being attacked. So my boss sent us home so we could be with our families to find out what the hell was going on. We were attacked, so we didn't know what was gonna perspire from that. The whole world changed at that point. We had a sense of security, and it was gone. We all worked together. It was very much unified. Grew up in Bosquen, New Hampshire. Great friends, awesome friends, lifelong friends. I met the love of my life, finally, and we live in Deering. That's where I am now. It's very secluded. It's very there's not a lot there. We don't have a store. We don't have street lights. We don't have stop signs. We have to share a school with another community. So there's really nothing in our town. It's a very quiet, quaint, very secluded town.
That collection of stuff, I'm assuming, is going to stay in the family.
Yes.
Right, it's going to get passed down.
Yes. I have a 270. That's been a lucky gun. I won it, in a raffle. And I was too young to collect the gun, so I had to have my dad do it. And that gun has been severely lucky. And so that will be passed down to the oldest son in the family.
What's the funnest gun to shoot?
I bought a new Barrett 308. It's an AR 308. That's the funnest gun to shoot.
What's the best shot you've ever made?
I shot a coyote at 400 yards offhand. That was the best shot I've ever made. And thank God I had a witness.
Person you admire most?
My dad. He was a single dad, raised my sister and I. By far, hands down, best man I've ever met. Spiritual?
Yeah, if you want that to kind of be a family thing that's passed on as to where you stand on it. It's up to you.
I think each is their own. But the biggest thing for me is just follow your dreams. You know, do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. And that's going to be the best.
Do you have long-standing jokes, like your favorite joke or phrase?
Jokes?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, there's a ton of jokes. I know so many. Oh, fuck, man, that's hard. Fuck, I can't answer that one. There's a lot of them.
Relationship advice.
Don't ever go to bed angry.
How would you want your loved ones to remember you?
Being a hard worker and being able to support my family. Future McCurleys. Work hard, play hard, and life is very short. Don't forget your family and never forget your roots.